second light there, and go. All right, and oh, I want to try to get over in their lane. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, the car just, oh, physics. So today we're going to be checking out NHRA Speed for All, and folks, I'm excited because we haven't had a drag racing game since probably like the PS2 games, at least an official NHRA game. And yeah, we're just going to jump in and start with the quick play here. Now, I do think I'm going to touch on career mode just a little bit in this video because I know there's probably actually people curious about how it works. Plus, you know, we're going to be testing the crash physics on this thing. So we're going to jump right into quick play. Now, one thing I did notice is the whole fact that there is no race weekend. That is only in career mode. I kind of wish it was in the quick play mode because that's kind of an important part of the whole NHRA experience as far as qualifying and all the rounds. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and go actually to the place that's closest to me. This is the Texas Motorplex, and we've got all the different series here, but I think we're gonna start off here. Let's go for the funny car, and we gotta be John Force. So I did play this for a little bit earlier just to try to get familiar with the controls. The game does seem to kind of hold your hand a little too much, to be honest with you. I wish I could turn off this tutorial because I've learned how to do this, but yeah, we gotta start the car. Let's go into first gear. And then we got to do the burnout, so we'll roll through the water, and let's go ahead and burn out here. And, oh, geez, you don't want to burn out too long. I think the optimal tire temp was like 175. All right, so we're ready to go to stage, so we're going to shift up to first gear. Let's go and slowly get up to the line. The camera's a little wonky on the funny car here. I kind of wish it was in a little different position. You've got this camera and the actual internal camera. The cockpit here, which is kind of nice looking. Okay, so we're in the first stage. We need to trip the second light. We'll ease forward, and then we'll be ready to go here. So let's go trip it there. Okay, hold the brake, and oh, I just totally jumped it, I think. Wait, did I jump it? There's a chance I did, there's a chance I didn't. There we go. And deploy the parachutes. And that's it. That's all there is to an NHRA race. You just go down really extremely fast. I know I probably made it seem way less complicated than it actually is, but yeah, the sense of speed is pretty good in the game. Did I jump that bad boy? Yep, I jumped it. You got to try to time it perfectly, and my reaction time was a little too perfect. Okay, we're going to do this next one from the cockpit here. Same race. I want to actually not jump it, so I'm watching the tree up there. Almost there. There's our first stage. And second stage, and hold brake, and wait for it. There we go. I think I actually got off that. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, I can't switch to the third person. Camodo just totally crashed there. Did I hit the other guy? Hey, my reaction time was good. I just had a very bad time. I think I might have hit him. Oh, we've got a replay here. I want to see exactly what happened. Did I hit him? It just jumped sideways on me. That's the one kind of fun thing. That it's not just going in a straight line, and yeah, it just completely jumped. Oh, we clipped over the front of him there. I know the car is capable of exploding more than that. That was still pretty cool looking though. Okay, so I did such a good job there in the funny car. I figured let's go ahead and go for the dragster here, see if we can actually get down the track. So same situation here as far as the burnout. There is a couple different burnout styles, not with the top fuel cars, but the other ones you have to actually like hold the brake and then gas it forward and burn out, kind of almost in place. All right, I feel like we got the tires nice and warm. Here's the cockpit view for the dragster. It looks pretty good too, but we're gonna do it from the outside. But yeah, we really wish we could move the camera a little bit. I still feel like it's kind of a little too far down. I'd like it up a tiny bit. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and ease forward, hold the brakes, and wait for the green. There it goes. Oh, that was close. That's a good race there. Oh, and can Camodo actually get down? Yes, I got a time. All right, deploy the parachutes. Hey, look at that. See, I'm not totally incompetent. I'm only like partially incompetent. See the reaction time there. I felt like it was actually kind of slow. I was 0.3 of a second on the reaction time, which I would say his time was much better there, but I got down the track a lot better. Okay, so we're gonna try something a little bit different here. Let's go ahead and test out these the crash physics here. So we're at the Z-Max Dragway, which is actually 4 lanes. I think they actually run 2 races at a time. It's been a little bit since I've actually watched the NHRA, but still. Okay, got a pretty decent burnout, maybe a little too hot here. Let's go and back it up. We're gonna test out these crash physics though. I wanna see if the car flies. Okay, there's the first stage, or first light, second light there, and go. All right, and oh, I wanna try to get over in their lane. Oh, there we go. What the heck? Whoa. Okay, the car just... Oh, physics? There is explosions. That's the thing. Oh, that is actually a lot of fire there. Car had a weird float there at the end. I want to do it actually one more time. Promise you, it's not going to be all about crashing. I have to see what it looks like. Okay, here we go, and go. And we're gonna veer over. It's kind of hard to veer, which is weird, like, even though you could lose control really quick. Okay, I don't think the dragster actually breaks apart. Whoa, we landed. What the? Why does it burst into flames at the very end? Okay, here we are at the Bristol Dragway. A pretty cool little track. I like the whole fact that it's kind of like down in a valley. But here we go. I think we actually have to do kind of a standing burnout with these. So let's go through the water, and we're gonna hold it. Get it up to temp, and then let it go forward a bit. And there we go. And we're gonna back into reverse and try to follow those rubber marks. That way we can try to get some good grip off the line. Yeah, I really wish the tutorial message can like go off. Like after you've learned to do this once or twice, like you really don't need it. It's almost kind of distracting, and I didn't see an option to turn it off. I could be wrong though. Okay, here we go. Get a little bit closer. All right, hold the brakes, and there we go. And we are shifting. Didn't quite get a good start there. That goes a little late off the line. And there it goes. Deploy the parachute. It was actually not a great run there. Yeah, it's a little bit different having to actually shift opposed to the other ones where you just mash it and go down. Okay, how badly was I whooped there? My reaction time was terrible. I'm talking like half a second. I just did not get down the track. I might have actually shifted a little wrong there because I didn't have any speed getting down the track. So yeah, that doesn't let you experience the whole weekend or like a whole NHRA weekend. It's kind of weird how they structured the quick play, which I really wish there was a weekend option. But if you go into career mode, you do get the full weekend experience. You get the test, the qualifying, and you get all the rounds. So you can see I'm actually in week 4. I played this a little bit. We got our car here. You can customize the car a little bit, select the parts that you're going to put on your car, buy, upgrade, do a little bit of research and development. The career mode actually seems like it's laid out pretty decent. So like you can see a lot of my parts here are not very well rated. You'll have to repair these in between runs. If you destroy them, you'll have to buy new ones. And then you can have some in your inventory where you can swap them out. So yeah, we can go to the next event, which it is at Las Vegas. So we'll go ahead. You get a little bit of the temperatures as far as what they're going to be each day, which is kind of cool. They're not 100% sure how to set up a dragster, so that's kind of a thing right now. So yeah, you get a Friday test pass, which we'll probably do one just to fill out what the car is doing. Now these cars are a lot slower. Like this is the lowest division here. Cars should be ready to go, so let's go ahead. It's kind of neat. It looks like a Dodge Charger. There's no manufacturers in the game though. So if you look at the front, it's just really generic. But the rear lights, they look like they kind of look like Charger lights. Kind of looks like a Challenger in the front. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll forward here. And then we do our little standing burnout. Try to get the temps up. And might have cooked them a little bit there. Hold on, let's see where they land once we go back. That was pretty close to perfect, actually. I think you're aiming for 175. Okay, let's slowly approach. So this is just a test run. Picture this basically being practice. I don't have to even take all the runs if I don't want them. I know there's one more test run that you can take later in the day, but probably won't if we get down pretty good here. Okay, here we go. We're gonna trip the first light. Are you gonna go for the light? Nope, I don't think they're going to. Let's go ahead and go second light there. Hold brakes and go. And yeah, you can see these are definitely slower. I have a not too upgraded car, so I'm definitely gonna be slower than a lot of the competitors. So it's gonna be really about my reaction time. And yeah, that wasn't a very good run. The car wasn't too fast. But I mean, it's a career mode. You pretty much expect to not be that fast to begin with. So yeah, you can see our time. It was a 10.8, so it's 4/10 slower, but they had a really good reaction time. Like mine was okay-ish, a little slow, but dang, they were on it. So yeah, in between passes, obviously we need to repair some stuff. So it's kind of like the old rally car games where you have a certain amount of time left. So you have to kind of decide what you're going to repair, which I can repair, I think, everything here, but I don't think we're going to do the second practice pass. I think we're going to go straight to qualifying because you get 4 rounds of it to put up a good time. Okay, so qualifying. So this is where your time actually counts to getting into the rounds on Sunday. So We're gonna roll forward here. Let's get in the water, and here we go. Get a nice little burnout going here, and release. That one felt pretty good there. Okay, there's one, and we're looking for two. Hold the brakes, and oh, that was a decent reaction time. Wait for it. There we go. I think I was shifting early last time. It's got decent speed, but we're still not getting down the line quite like we should be. I don't really know what adjustments to make to this thing other than buy better parts. But we're 5th on the board, which is actually decent. We'll probably move down. We don't have to run all 4 runs. We can skip to Sunday. But if we think we can get another run that's a little bit better, we can, of course, take one of the other ones. Okay, so here we are Sunday for the actual race. So it's like a bracket. It's broken down. We qualified 13th. I didn't take any more runs. So we should be good to go. Let's see if we can fight our way up the bracket, maybe actually take the win. I mean, I'm probably not going to, but we'll see what happens. Dude, we're actually racing against a truck right now. All right, so we're ready to go. Let's see if we can actually get a win. Doubting it with the current speed, but at least we maybe can make a little bit of money. Edge forward. All right, and oh, that was decent-ish, I think. Oh, but I don't think we have enough speed here. Come on. Yeah, we're just getting killed on the top end here. And yep, it's over. So we got knocked out for the weekend, but I mean, I think we made it about halfway up, so it's like further than I would have expected. So yeah, our reaction time is still garbage. I gotta work on that. I think you basically want to go when they go yellow, but sometimes you jump it, so it's really hard to tell. But our actual speed wasn't that far off. So yeah, you can see that we were eliminated. There's the actual bracket and how it worked out in the end, and we gained 33 championship points, so we're like midway up, which I guess for a starter team isn't too terrible. So yeah, that's the career mode. Just wanted to give you guys a little video on this game. Thanks to the dev for sending over a copy, and if you want to check it out, it is actually out today.